guys, welcome back to my channel. Like I said, there's gonna be two videos. I'm not sure which one was gonna be posted first, but I'm making these videos consecutively because I've been wanting to make that. I wanted to make the other video and then something else happened, and so I figured why not talk about that as well. So that's why we're kind of doing everything pretty much all on the same night. That's why I'm in the exact same clothes. I literally just hit stop recording and then start recording all over again. So the topic of this video is it's not sad or bad. It's, again, just another update on what's been going on. So last Wednesday, so in my last video, I talked about how I have a split shift with my new job and I have a 3-hour-ish break from my first shift to my second shift. And so I was heading to my second shift back to work because I come home in between. Usually, that's when I do some cleaning or, I don't know, watch TV with my cats and whatever. Sometimes I forget to eat before I go. Well, not forget, but it's 2 hours, so I'll only have coffee and then I'll come home and, make breakfast and stuff like that. But I was heading back to work. I was actually on the phone with my mom, and my car starts acting super weird, like it wants to go really fast, but it's like catching itself. It would what's what I'm looking for? It's it would shake, and it was super weird. And so I was like, I need to take my car to get it looked at. Because I usually take the highway to work, and I was like, Mom, there's no way I can take the highway. My car is acting so weird. And then my check engine light came on, and that's never happened to me. So I was like, okay, something is going on. And so I brought it to a Firestone, I believe, and they're like, there's nothing we can do. But the guy was like, I have experience with in cars and stuff, so let me just see what's going on, and then maybe I can try to help you wherever you need to go for it. And he backs out of the parking spot I was in, and when he went to, he put it in drive, as soon as he hit the gas, my car literally just didn't move. And so he took it off the gas again, waited a little bit, and it started moving again. So instead of, because he was just going to drive in a circle just to kind of see what was going on, and instead he literally just pulled it back into the parking spot, because obviously very quickly he found out what was going on with my car. And he was like, oh, it could be a transmission issue, it could be, I don't know, all the options he gave me. I don't know, I was frantic, and my mom was texting me at the same time, and so I had to call AAA and get it towed. I got it towed to, I got it towed to AAA, obviously, and, they had to look at it, but they didn't look at it until the end of the day. And so around 5:15, they called me saying, we think it's a transmission issue. I don't have an estimate for you yet because it was the end of the day, but we think, try calling your dealer, call Ford, because we think there might be a transmission system recall. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even know Ford had a transmission recall, going in the system. And so I called the next day, and sure enough, there is one in the system. So I had to get my car from AAA to Ford. And so I brought it to Ford. Of course, the guy was like, well, it's going to take some time. But I dropped it off on Friday, I believe. Yeah, last Friday. And they're so behind, because obviously all the recalls, but you can't do recalls consecutively in a row, because obviously then you don't have time for the appointments and whatever other problems are happening at the dealership. So, but even before that, they said just to look at my car, it's going to take 2 to 3 weeks. So, and it's obviously only been barely a week since I dropped my car off. So, and that, like I said, that's just for them to check out what's going on, and if it's even the recall. If it's the recall, then obviously they fix it, it's free, it's their fault, whatever, they fix it. If it's not, then obviously we have to see what other steps are left, because one way or another my car has to get fixed. So Last weekend was very, very stressful. I just came back from Vegas, and starting my new job, and all this stuff, and then all of a sudden this happens. I was super stressed out, especially on Wednesday. Super stressed out, like crying, and my mom was stressed out, and obviously none of my family is down here in Tucson. They're an hour and a half away, so it's not like they can just come and pick me up. Like in high school, if my car, something was happening or whatever. So like I said, I was crying, I was upset. Wednesday, the day it happened, because it was at AAA, I ended up going out to the country bar I always go to because my friends are going, and I was like, you know what, I could sit on my couch and say how bad life is going right now, or I can go out and kind of hang out with my friends and kind of distract myself a little bit. Wednesdays you don't have to pay to get in, so I just went and hung out with them, and it actually really helped, luckily. So that, and then obviously Thursday, and then had to take my car on Friday. And then Friday also, I went out, my friends, Mika, shout out to Mika, my bestie. She came and picked me up after her work, and then went back to her house, and we got ready, because obviously we're going to the Maverick, and then went there, and they're having this like pool party type thing, and went down the water slide, and hung out with the big group of friends, and obviously danced and hung out and talked to people and all of that fun stuff. And then Saturday, so that was Friday night, and then Saturday I drove up to, well, I didn't drive up, but I drove with my friend Amber and her boyfriend Austin to Phoenix, because they were going Saturday evening, obviously for Father's Day. And so I was like, hey, is it okay if I drive up with you? Like, I really, don't really have any other option. Like, my mom's like, oh, you can take the bus, which, yes, I could have, but, I didn't really want to. So I was hoping, it would just work out. And sure enough, it just happened to work out when they went. So I went with them, and then went night swimming with my parents, and obviously, talked and chatted and all of that. And then Sunday, Father's Day, went to brunch with my grandpa, my grandparents, and my dad and mom, and all of that. And then because I'm insured under my mom's car, and she's insured with mine and all of that, so I actually have my mom's car right now until mine gets fixed, because my dad has 2 cars, so my mom's just been obviously driving one of those, and they're married, so it works. So I have my mom's car until obviously I get my car back, and then we'll have to figure out how she gets comes back down here to get her car, whatever. So I'm very, very grateful that that was even an option. When it was just me and my mom before I could drive, it was a 1-car family, so if something happened, we would have been way out of luck on that one. But so luckily, it has worked out, and we found a solution until everything can get fixed and figured out, and hopefully not cost $6,000. So please cross your fingers, toes, everything. Hopefully everything will get fixed the way it needs to. Like I said, right now I have my mom's car, I take it to work and to the gym and whatever. And her car is basically my car, but I call it the upgraded version. So I had a Ford Focus. I have a Ford Focus, and she has a Ford Fusion. So it's like the bigger version, basically. It's super nice. It's a 2020. Has a beautiful moonroof that I love. I always talk about, my mom, I'm like, my next car is gonna have a moonroof, and she has one, and I love it. And obviously I've been very, very careful with it, and it drives beautifully, and she got the oil change and it checked out before she gave it to me, just to make sure that obviously nothing would happen. So yeah, so we still have some time until we figure out what's even wrong with my car. Like I said, I don't even know yet. But so much happened so quickly that it literally like made my head spin so quick. You know, but all my friends and everyone has been, you know, super sweet and supportive, and you know, like I said, giving me rides. I don't like asking people for rides. You know, I'm so used to being the one that drives people, that it's kind of weird to, you know, for certain situations to just be asking for a ride. But like I said, everyone's been, you know, super sweet and nice, and, you know, been willing to help me, which obviously I appreciate. If you guys are watching this video, thank you. If I hadn't thanked you already, you know, and just thank you for being, you know, so nice to me, through all of my car crap. And like I said, cross your fingers and your toes that it's a recall and it'll be free, and Maria will have her car back very, very soon and not lose $6,000. So that's my little car story. For now, like I said, there is obviously quite a little bit of a road ahead of us with whatever is gonna happen with it, but I'm trying to think really positive thoughts about it, you know, and have some faith. But you never know, especially with vehicles. You can't always bet on them. Sometimes it bets against you, but my car is a 2014 and still has less than 50,000 miles, so, you know, everything's looking good, at least for the setup. So we will just have to see what happens. So yeah, I think that's going to be the end of this video. Like I said, a little bit shorter as well than my other videos, especially when I'm doing, you know, my makeup and all of that. But thank you guys for listening, and, you know, if you are just, you know, one of my friends who is watching this video, again, thank you, you know, for being my friend and, you know, being so nice to me and all of that good stuff. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night. I guess it's nighttime while I'm filming, but who knows when this video will be posted and how long it takes to download and all of that good stuff. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will talk very soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and comment below any video ideas you guys would like to see. Obviously this content just popped up because it's stuff that is literally recently been happening, but sometimes, as you know, I literally can go weeks or months without an idea, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to make a video of. So please comment below, or message me what kind of videos you would like to see. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.